And as we can see, I am watching some game. So today we're gonna do some interesting other stuff. So usually I've been playing like Bullet, but today I'll be doing other things. So for example, we're gonna go to the training, and yeah, let's just start with easy. So yeah, you can just choose different levels: easy, normal, or hard. So this would be considered an easy puzzle, and now we have to figure out what the answer is. So this rook is kind of weak. So I want to go and attack that. I can't take the queen because queen f. If I take the queen, he takes, and then I'm going to be back ranked. So what do I want to do? I think queen f4 is going to be very strong, because if king a8, I checkmate him on f8, and if king c8, I go queen g4 check, and I'm going to pick up the rook. So now I pick up the rook, and if rook d7, I take the queen. And now there's no checkmate, so I win. Okay, so I'll do some more. So the idea here is I cannot take the rook because of the queen. But then again, I have rook h8 and rook g8, so I'm going to take. I think promoting to a knight might have been slightly better, because now I just check, take the queen. And I will either get my king up or promote my pawn. Either way will be fine. Okay. So he has some weak back rank. If takes queen c1, queen e1. So take, queen c1, queen e1. So right now we are down a piece. So I cannot come and pick up this knight. But I do have queen takes b2, but then he has queen c3. So another move is queen c4, but that runs into knight d2, which I can maybe take, but rook takes, and then queen c4. If king e1, bishop b4, and if king g1, queen c1. That works. And now I pick up the queen. Okay. We'll do maybe 2 more. So that way I can get 5 done, and then we'll go to normal. Queen takes d5. So does that work? So my idea is queen takes, pawn takes, rook takes, king g8, knight e7. And I'll pick up this queen. I do like that. So let's figure this out, because I don't know. If I go knight e7, king f7, what do I do? Or do I take? No, I can't take. Okay. If knight takes, you're in check, so you'd have to take. And I win a pawn. Oh, okay. Check. And now I have f5. And now I win this g7, and I think that's checkmate. Okay. Let's go one more. Interesting. Just knight f4 check. I attack this bishop, and if you take, I go knight takes d4. The other option is knight takes d4, but that doesn't work because then the bishop will defend f4. Yeah. Cool. So now we'll go to normal. And we'll do 5. And then we can go to hard. So what do I have to do here? This is interesting. I'm thinking rook e8, and the idea is just to put pressure. So rook e8, if takes, I can just take. I like this. And he cannot take my queen because of back rank issues. Does queen d3 work? Takes, rook takes. Now I think I just take the queen, or, yeah, I was thinking queen d1, but that's too much. So we take the queen, and if he takes the rook, I think a rook e1 here is just crushing. Okay. Oh, this is just queen takes g7, king takes g7, knight f5, and knight h6. Because there's a double check. This is a famous motif. I'll look at that again. Yeah, so here we just sack our queen, force a double check. Your king moves back, and we can just checkmate. I mean, initially we're trying to attack his king. Rook h4 looks very, very strong. Because the idea is if you take, I just take a queen. And otherwise it's really hard, if not impossible, to defend h2. Okay, this queen, this rook. Let's see, what can I do? I mean, I look at queen d8, but then he has rook e8. And then can I, like, sack? Or do I have something even better? That's my question. Because I cannot take your rook yet. And otherwise, if I do go for that line, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, I mean, I'm losing, like, it's 2 pawns, right? Yeah. I have 2 pawns down for 2 rooks and a queen. So, I mean, I'm not sure if I should go for that. Okay, queen d8, rook e8, queen takes e8, and rook takes f4, and then I think f5 is strong. So that way we don't have any mate or something like that. How about queen d6? I feel like that's not good either, though. Queen d6, the idea is kind of just set up some fork of some sort. Because now this guy's under attack. Let's see. I'm not sure. I feel like queen d6 is the best move anyway. I mean, this rook is kind of stuck here to defend things. So, I mean, if you take, though, then f6 gets weak. That's the main idea, I think. Let's do it. So, the answer was queen d8. Oh, and now we attack c7. But now he has rook. And then we just take the rook. Okay. It's kind of unfortunate. Let's see. So we'll do 2 more. Correct. To get 5 on each. Okay, knight h6 check is a double check, so that should just win on the spot. Knight h6, and we attack this, and then we just pick up the rook when your king moves. Cool. So if we can get this one correct, we'll be done with our normal. And we'll go on to hard. So clearly, one thing that we can look at is the weak bishop on d8. Because there's only one defender on it. F4. F4 takes, rook d5. Ooh. Okay, F4 takes. I mean, F4 takes. I mean, if king h5, what do I do though? F5? I want to checkmate him somehow, I feel. But I'm not sure how. If I can somehow get, like, bishop takes, and get rid of that. But f4, king h5, f5, takes, and rook f6 is slightly annoying. And I want to do maybe h4. King h5. Ooh. Maybe h4, king h5. See, bishop f2. Bishop takes h4, g4, king g5. Bishop e3 check. King f6 and rook f7. Yeah, what I was looking at originally, and why I didn't get that so quickly, I didn't really see g4 was possible, so I was just thinking, okay, you just escape. But then you have this rook f7 checkmate. So what I was thinking mainly was instead of bishop f2, maybe rook takes d8, if I was to do this line. But in the first move, I was thinking maybe f4, but king h5, and there's not really much to do. Like, if f4, king h5, if we go f5, the problem is that this pawn is going to get, like, weak here. And it's not easy to defend. So let's go and do the hard problems. So let's see. What is the idea? I feel like I'm checkmated. But I mean, right now my bishop is in trouble. And he has his rook e1 check. That could be a possible annoyance. And I don't really have much squares. I mean, what do I do? Bishop takes b6, rook takes e4. Queen. Oh. If I have, like, queen d5. The idea is if queen c4, he has d5. But if I go queen d5, I threaten checkmate. And if, like, queen g7 seems forced. But then what? Then maybe, like, takes, and rook b8. And I want to, like, attack that. So I take, rook b8. And I'm threatening rook b7, and it's not really easy to stop. Because I'm also threatening queen g8. I like that. Now just rook b7, and we'll pick up the queen. So why was this one hard? Let's look at that. Compared to, like, maybe one of those other ones. And the reason simply is that this problem had a lot of quieter moves. It's not really checks. Here, queen d5, I threaten a checkmate. You block. Now I capture piece, and now I threaten another thing, and there's way too many threats to stop. So we'll go on to the next problem. So we are playing black. We are up a pawn, but if we start to retreat and try to play this really simply, I think probably white will be able to defend. So my first instinct is e3, and the idea is just rook c1 checkmate. e3, rook a1 though. And now I think I have to go king d2, but then rook a2. So let's see. What can we do? So I can create like some pass pawn, but I mean, I think getting his rook on the first rank is actually pretty strong for us. Because this protected pass pawn is going to be too hard to stop. The other option is just rook c1, rook c2. Rook c1, king f2, rook c2 trade. But then g4. En passant, king takes. I think maybe it'll work. Oh, e3 here. That's what it was. And this is just checkmate. Though let's see, is this analysis board? So I think maybe, don't know what happened. Oh well. So I mean, I was thinking maybe my way would have worked too. So we have another hard problem. Knight g6 maybe? Queen g6 is not working. So I'm in a full check stance here. I'm thinking rook f8, takes, knight g6, king h7, knight takes, king h8. Knight g6. Problem there is I don't get much checks in. The checks I need don't come in. Let's say knight g6, king h7, and then knight f8. That might work. Because I can't move this rook out. But knight g6, king h7, knight h8, king back to h8. Queen takes h6. Nope. Let's see. Could go like knight d3. Defense queen takes f2. But then what do I do? Knight d3, queen d2. Another option is rook f1. Just to defend, you know. Okay, so knight g6, king h7, rook takes g7, king takes g7, rook c7. That looks pretty good. Now we sack. Just rook c7. Okay, I think we're just gonna take with the rook. It's like made in two. Okay. Nice problem. I mean, the funny thing is, I'd be mated if I'm not checking. So, I think that was slightly harder, only because it's kinda hard to move your rook away from your defense. So here I just want to win this rook. Rook takes e5 is one chance. I don't like this problem. I don't like it because the rook takes a5 should be winning. Because the queen takes, I just take on c7 and c6. And also b takes c6 should be winning too. Intuition is probably the best way. So I'm saying b takes c6. Or actually, rook takes a5 is pretty strong. Because then I just want to go rook a7. Okay, because I'm pretty sure I probably had some strong attack if he didn't do that. It's a nice problem, I guess. So let's see, how much more do we need to do? So we started here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So we still need 2 more to get to our 5. And then we'll have 15 correct and maybe 2 wrong. Queen d6. Does that work? I attack the bishop and I attack some like double checks. There's no bishop takes f7 really, so it's pretty strong. Okay. Knight g4. Does this not work? Knight g4, king g2. Queen check king here. I don't really like it. But then again, this is checkmate, so we have to actually be really careful. Knight check. King g2, queen takes d5. That's what it is. And now knight e3. We pick up the queen. We're up 2 pieces. For 2 pawns. So a pretty good job. 1 more. Okay, so our goal here is to checkmate, right? What are we up? We're up a lot of material. That's slightly annoying. Knight g5, king f4, rook e4, king takes g5, h6. Knight g5, king d3, rook e3, king d2, knight e4, king e1, or king c1's better. We'll just go with it. Maybe like knight b3 is strong. Thing is, this one is actually probably a checkmate one. And if we don't find the right checkmate, we could get this one wrong. So rook e3, king d2, forced. Knight b3, checkmate? Really? No, king c2. Rook e3, king d2. So let's see, rook e3, king d2, knight b3, king c2, rook d2, and then just rook e1. Okay, so we got the 5. So now our new rating's 2219, and I think before today, we might have had like 21 something. Let's go back to my original profile. Yeah, we gained 52 rating points in our last 12 puzzles. So that's pretty nice. I've made 2200. So let's see, I don't think I'll be playing Bullet now. Maybe later to that. Probably casual. Because I think then I can have some fun berserking on this account too. King of the Hill, maybe. Horde. Let's go to opening training. So, I mean, this is interesting, because they make you find, like, 4 good moves. Or 3 good moves. And here we have to find the best. So I think we'll do 5 of this. So here, I don't really know this opening, but I feel we need to do some a3, b4. Of course, then he goes a4. So there's some b3, a3, b4. Okay. Also, what is threatened? This is not threatened yet. Maybe bishop e2 to castle. Cool. Let's see. g4, too crazy, baby? a3, b4. a3, a4. b4. It still might be okay, because a3, b4, en passant probably, and just knight takes. And we have this isolated pawn, but we have this open file. Maybe knight a4 is possible, considering this knight is pinned, so this is not yet in danger. Oh. So knight here, what happens? Takes. Interesting. Probably f3. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we got that one wrong, but that's okay. 4 more, maybe? Okay, so this is a very similar opening. So here you need to find one best move. It's either knight takes or pawn takes. We could trial or error, but I mean, we have to look at this. Interesting. Knight takes, pawn takes. And now is there some rook takes b2? That's the problem. In general, though, if knight takes, does he have something else? He has, if knight takes, like knight takes d5. No. Oh, if knight takes, pawn takes, and bishop here. I guess maybe I could still do e4. I think I'm leaning toward pawn takes. Yeah. Cool. Let's keep going. So 4 strong moves. This is some Roy Lopez of some sort. So d6, d5. Probably bishop b7, I assume. Okay, it's a good move, but we can do better. So we don't get it wrong if we do a good move. It's only if we give our opponent an advantage. a5. That looked interesting. Maybe rook b8, but I feel like we want to go rook e8 and bishop f8. But right now he has knight g5, so I'm going to say h6. Okay. So we still need that one more move. d6 and d5 are pretty nice moves. That would be what I'd probably play in the game. Oh, I guess this is hanging. Whoops. But now knight g5. Okay, that's alright. Oh, so now we have to find one strong move. This is some kind of Joko piano. Oh, it says Roy Lopez. Never mind. So we're up a piece. And we're down a pawn. So to figure out which way I want to take, probably bishop takes d4 and knight c6. I mean, if knight takes e4, it's a little too dangerous. I like bishop takes d4. Yeah. Okay. One more. So 3 strong moves. So this could be a Roy Lopez Schliemann or a Nimzo defense. Pseudo-Spanish. Probably d3 is okay. Probably knight takes f6 is okay. And I like this queen e2 move because I'm going to center my queen if you want to take. So interesting. So yeah, that was some openings. Probably lost some opening rating, so I might do some more. Oh, I still am gaining. Oh well. Yeah, so let's see, what else should I do? Oh, we've been doing this for about 26 minutes. Let's see if maybe, do we want to do, Let's do a 1 bullet game for now. 30 seconds, casual. Yeah, we'll do this 1 bullet game and then I'll be back later to play some bullet. I'll put a casual tournament. So yeah, I'll put this on my YouTube channel probably right now, and that way if you see it, you can just come in. Yeah, it'll be a half minute or 1 minute, I'm not sure yet, and it'll be casual. And actually after that, we'll solve the puzzle of the day, if somebody chooses me. Okay, we'll give about 10 seconds. Okay. So we'll just do the puzzle today and then we'll be done. Okay, so yeah, this is considered hard, I guess. So I'll do a rook check, king here, and then bishop check. And I just come up. So a nice problem. Just simple checks. Yeah, so this is the top bullet players, I guess. So here's Penguin GM1, Andrew Chang from Minnesota, and John Bartholomew, also from Minnesota. So I want to see if I can play them, but I guess not now. They're already playing this. Also, I encourage you to check out the Qatar Open that's going on right now. It's very interesting, I think. So, I mean, yeah. I'm intrigued to play some King of the Hill. Let's do that. Yeah, my reign's about 2100. So the goal of King of the Hill is to get your king to the center of the board. So the center of the board is considered e4, e5, d4, and d5. So we're playing some 2000. This is 30 seconds, by the way. So the goal in here, I think, is to... Oh, he has knight g5. Control the center of the board. Because if you control it, it's hard for your opponent's king to get there. Oh, I just messed up here. He doesn't play it. So what's his idea? Okay, we don't have much time left. We flagged him. Nice. That got a little scary. So, I mean, I'm probably going to end this really soon, I guess. Should see, maybe 1 or 2 more games. So, yeah, I think we did pretty good today. I mean, opening was a little iffy, but, yeah. I berserk this, but I mean, this is King of the Hill, so I'm not even that fast. Yeah, maybe I could have. So now our goal is just to lock this up. Ooh. Does he allow us? Oh, he just sacks the piece. That's unfortunate. So I can't really get to that center yet. Oh, I could have taken the rook. See if he allows me. It's actually really tough to defend this. Okay. And just 4 more minutes of this. Let's go 1 more game, sure. This is kind of fun. Yeah, so by the way, if you want to put in the chat afterwards, in the comments, just say if you'd like me to play King of the Hill, more bullet, more standard, or blitz, because I'll do slower time controls too. But I'm not sure what you guys are interested in. Because I could do atomic, and I mean, you'll see me just play really badly. Yes. Oh, no! Never mind, I didn't realize you can go King D4. That's unfortunate. Just type it out. Not for what they're saying, of course, but like for that game. Okay, so we'll do 1 more actually. Because he stole my rating. Oh, really? You're gonna go berserk? Oh, shoot, I meant to do this. I'm not sure why he actually berserked. Okay, we flagged him. So we did stay the same rating today, that's kind of funny. Should probably withdraw, shouldn't I? Okay, so that was pretty fun. So I'll see you later today. And happy Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas. Bye.